My brother-in-law assaulted me, left me with a bloody face and a dislocated shoulder. My sister just sneered, "You should have signed the mortgage." I thought I knew what true betrayal felt like. But I never imagined it would be my own sister, my childhood protector, who would stand by and watch me bleed. Her chilling words still echo in my nightmares. "You should have just signed the mortgage." I'm Audrey, 32 now, and looking back, I can pinpoint the moment my world shattered. Natalie and I grew up in a modest neighborhood in Michigan, just 5 years apart. She was always my guide, my fearless defender on the playground, the one who helped with homework and chased away bullies. Our parents, a high school economics teacher and a nurse, instilled in us the importance of education and financial discipline. Always have 6 months of expenses saved, Dad would tell us, helping us open our first bank accounts. And never risk more than you can afford to lose. Those lessons sank deep into my psyche, even though Natalie was always a bit more carefree with money. Despite our different approaches, we were incredibly close. When she left for college, I cried for days, missing our late-night talks. I followed her path 4 years later, working part-time to supplement my scholarships. Unlike Natalie, who switched majors twice, I stuck with business administration, fascinated by structure and management. After graduation, I steadily worked my way up at a marketing firm, becoming an office manager by 29. My hard work paid off last year when I bought my own 2-bedroom condo. It was modest, but it was mine, a tangible symbol of my financial discipline. Natalie, on the other hand, never quite found her niche. She bounced between jobs. 3 years ago, she met Greg at a barbecue. Their relationship moved fast. 6 months later, they were engaged. I was her maid of honor, gave a heartfelt speech, and genuinely welcomed Greg into our family. He was charismatic, seemed to adore her, and worked in sales. His income fluctuated, but they seemed fine. Natalie took a part-time job at a boutique, which I assumed was more for the discount and social interaction than for money. Family dinners at my parents' house were still a tradition, but over time, I started noticing subtle shifts in Natalie. The sister who once loved thrift stores now talked designer labels. She'd make comments about my practical car, suggesting I treat myself. Greg often steered conversations toward money, asking probing questions about my salary, or commenting on my condo's market value. At the time, I brushed it off as his sales background. I completely missed the warning signs. "Your sister and I are thinking about investment properties," Greg announced one Sunday dinner, about 6 months ago. "Real estate is where true wealth is built." My parents exchanged uneasy glances. Later, Dad quietly warned me, investment requires knowledge and caution. I hope Greg knows what he's doing. Around this time, I started dating Tyler, a police officer I'd met after a minor break-in at my office. He was kind, steady, and shared my practical approach to life. Greg, though, seemed oddly competitive with Tyler, often interrupting him or dismissing his career. Tyler noticed, but he gracefully avoided confrontation for my sake. Looking back, I can see it now. Greg was assessing my financial position, creating an image of prosperity his own finances couldn't support. Natalie was becoming completely entangled in his worldview, where possessions meant success and family connections were just resources. The last truly peaceful family gathering was my 30th birthday, just 4 months ago. Do like and subscribe. To watch full video, click the link below.